Today, the first spot that we're going to show you on places that is ideal to build. Currently on the map, marked here, it's very close to the entry points when you first start the game. This place here is up on the ledge, and it supports the copper mine, the crypt for grave dust, the logging camp for paper and coarse thread, and then additional paper, animal hides, whetstones. There's plenty of resources, ancient ruins, you got wood, you got everything you can think of, even animals if you want to get stuff set up. Another great spot is this region. You have a lot of stone and wood to work with. Once again, you're a little higher up on the ledge, but you're able to build all sorts of things in this area. You could even set up your heart to be positioned right at the very top here and create some steps leading down. So your heart's always protected up here. And so it's defensible, probably especially for things like PvP. And what makes this thing really nice is you still are close to the copper mine, the Forgotten Cemetery for more grave dust and bone, and you got an armory nearby. And then, of course, you got the Bandit Stronghold for more paper and sulfur. So, all in all, this one is still good, just not as much territory as you would think for the one south. Another fantastic spot to start would be up here in the region just directly to the west of the Bandit Stronghold. You have a nice little hilly terrain right up here where you can put your heart, build your base downward, especially if you're doing PvP. Or you could occupy both spaces here. There's definitely a really cool way to go about building a base set up on both sides here. You are still really close to a central area of resources that you will need. And it puts you closer north to where you're able to start working on getting iron ore. There's horse farms and other things that'll definitely help you build your empire. So that's one thing I would definitely consider if you're looking at this. The resources here is just mostly wolves, bears, copper, stone, and all in all, it's a really nice location, especially if you are trying to look at it from a strategic standpoint as well as resource standpoint. Our third one is nestled right up here in Dunley Farmlands. So here in Dunley Farmlands, you have a nice little entryway on 3 sides, and then you have 3 here. But you could even position your heart if you were in a PvP, probably against the mountain here, to keep it safe and build up around here. The danger is there's multiple entrances, but if you're on a single player and you just wanted to build an awesome castle, well, this one does really good. There's plenty of rock, there's plenty of wood, there's your base creatures, there's some copper, and you have a nice chunk of iron here. So if you're wanting to just start out on getting a little bit of iron, you got a good score here. And you're right next to the haunted iron mine, so you don't got very far to go if you want to take a stop here. And then also it's good for mid-game. There's cotton, wool thread, quartz, so you're really good vicinity for most of this region here. That's why I highly recommend this one. So our fourth spot puts us closer to the Silverlight Hills, which is the next tier after Dunley Farms. And it still puts us near where you get planks, copper, ingots, regular gems, quartz. You're a little bit further away from the iron mine, but you could easily ride there. You are a long ways away, so if you're gonna probably do anything down here, you're probably gonna want to send minions down back to the Farbane woods, if that's something that you should choose to do. The nice thing about this is this still has ample supply of stone, wood, you can get gems. There is multiple entries. It is not as secure, so if you're gonna do this for PvP, probably have to figure out how you're going to defend it, because there is just numerous ways in. But if you're on a PvE server, this is like perfect, as considering you can build absolutely so much land on this land here without worrying about anything. Of course, it's going to say 60% suitable because of our the amount of stuff in the area, but you got quite a bit of land. And that will lead me to my final one. And here we are at the 5th spot. Well, the 5th spot is still not as quite defensible. It's nestled around here and there's multiple ways in. It still gives you the heart of Dunley Farms. That gives you lots of access to everything. And it allows you to build to your heart's desire on a PvE server. If you're on a PvP server, then ideally you would want something right here. This will position you right here. So this is my 6th bonus one that we will go to next. So you're looking to safeguard your base with only just a couple entryways in. Well, this is the place for you. This has plenty of stone, wood, has difficulty to get back from behind. You have 2 entrances that are close by together. So that means that you won't have to worry about fortifying as much and be able to get established very quickly. Now, there is more optimal PvP places that you'd want that have one way in, and maybe we'll do that for another video. And if you like this content, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell and like, and I will see you on the next one. Catch you real soon. Bye.